What's up everyone, Lethal Concept here. So we got a platinum match finally. We got a weakened assault team, which won't matter that much for us, but for this we are going to be using, I think, power efficiency, no, power capacity. I don't think I'll use 4. We'll use one of the 15s, and we will use power damage is actually in this category, so we can't actually use that. Maybe an offensive? Can we use anything offensive? Target VI? We'll use just the pistol lamp. We'll use a gold pistol lamp. So that's what we're gonna use. And yeah, hopefully this platinum match is not going on for a long time. So like, it's way far already, and I just came in and it's already gone through most of its progress. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's like wave 1, 2. I guess 3 is okay. Hey, wave 1, perfect. Oh, everyone's going. Let's just... Don't worry. We got you. There's so many dogs here! There's like 4 dogs there! Whoa. Flubber double weave is not bleeding out fast, so we can actually wait for a bit. So let's actually do a lot of damage here. We're gonna put these grenades here to actually hit the observer on that top right as well. Right, I wanted to use, not that one, I wanted to use my pistol equalizer. That was why I was like shooting kind of slow, because I did not have my equalizer equipped. But yeah, we did save the day. Let's get this sentinel out of that scary situation with this freaking vanguard. I mean, this freaking berserker. But thankfully, with that extra, oh crap! Because I was too focused on getting into this map as quick as possible to actually, yeah, to get into this match as quickly as possible to get, you know, as much game time in case it was like wave 2 or 3, that I did not de-equip my melee optimizer of my equalizer and equip the magazine. So we're gonna have to be a bit more frugal with our spray and with our spraying, basically. I'm actually going to take the most direct route because I'm an Angarian Avenger. I got cloak dodges and I got stealth route. I'm going to leave that. Okay, it's over there. I was going to say, if maybe the objective was on the 2nd floor, what I could do is get that observer as a kind of quick move with my Avenger strike, so that I could like quickly get up there, basically. So is there anything up there? No. There. Ow.
My shields have fallen.
I think I can get Flubber double weave. Okay, he's got him. Thank God that on this day I chose to play an Angarian Avenger for Platinum. I don't think this will be very good with anything else, but I did see that my allies weren't running those kind of like very good classes with stealth grid and that, so you know, it's good. It's good.
Guard yourself.
Done that, and then jump up for this objective. Have a stealth grid, my friend. Have a stealth grid. See, if I was, what I meant is like taxing myself, so if there was an enemy on the point, I could Avenger strike and then instantly get the objective done, right? Or I could like Avenger strike for the observer up here and actually get up on the high ground even faster. Seriously, mate. Alright, again, hit from behind. Let's use Avenger Strike for that iframe, and also to do a bit of damage and stun that berserker for a quick and easy kill, right? So this is like my plug preferred playstyle. Oh yeah, the magazine is actually really helpful, but that I don't have it. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just make do. We'll just make do by making more use of our melee as possible. Alright, let's hover and kill. Wait, my ally must have a cryo ammo equipped. What I'm going to do is not shoot, so I can actually get this one extra grenade from there, and then actually optically try and kill it off. Let's not get let's not get blasted by that explosion, which caused our death in one of my platinum videos, I think. Yeah, it did. It caused my death, and I don't really want that, so let's do that instead, and we are fine. We are outgoing against Outlaw. Sharpshooters, big targets for me. Kill that one. Where's the other sharpshooter gone? Oh, okay, that's bad. Bad news there, bro. Let's stealth my ally, and we're actually going to go for the agent. Keep him in place, and whoa! Did anyone die from that? Yes, someone did die from that. That's a lot of enemies, so what we're going to do is we're just going to spam grenades and hopefully kill a couple of them. Once I get low, I'm going to use Avenger Strike, but that guy's already dead. Stun Cork is down again, so I'm going to be playing a lot of heavy duty support, basically. Also, I'm going to be trying to take out high priority targets like Berserkers, Anointers, Observers, those kind of stuff. I do see there's an Atlas behind me, so what I'm going to do is stealth and go up against this cover here. I missed my melee, that's fine. I'm going to use Avenger Strike for those iframes to actually dodge that Hydra missile. Right here, we're out of missiles. We're out of grenades, what I should say. So what I'm going to do is wait until he starts charging and then freeze him in place with my shot. Is the other Berserker down? I saw two Berserkers. They can't see me. I'm invisible. That's right. Let's go get a couple of these grenades. This one, everything's almost dead, so I'm not going to actually opt to use sticky grenades because I was going to, but then I realized everything's... Man, that less ammo, the magazine is really hurting me. I really wish I picked up the actual magazine, but this is just something that we will have to do. I know that the Hydra's not shooting at me, which is why I'm okay being in the open. Where's that Berserker? Is he dead? He's dead. Get that crit damage. He's moving, so let's actually hold him in place. Do a bit of stun. Actually, let's get that further low and then finish him off with our pistol. I got him from behind. Going to go for iframes, stealth, and then melee, and kill that berserker off. Now we are low on sticky grenades, so I'm going to go for this ammo pack over here. And I know there's a sharpshooter that's shooting my enemies, and he's very far. So what I'm going to do is do a bit of 1-2 combo there to kill him off. Because he was a bit far away, like my team was all over there. He was just getting 3 pot shots off, and I'm going to go on this agent, get 3 shots, do a melee, and stealth my ally here. And then go for these grenades. There's another one all the way over there. So I'm going to go for that. There's an assault turret up there. From our Angarian Surgeon, I'm guessing. So what I'm going to do is try and group up with my teammates. Stun Cork is there. Are we going to try and brute force this? We may be trying to brute force this. We are getting a lot of time though, a lot of progress. So what I'm going to do is actually Avenger Strike this Saboteur so that we can get a lot of easy damage on him, right? Like, look at how much damage I'm getting. That's unopposed, basically. That felt like it did a lot of damage. It is platinum, yes it is. Is that? Oh no. Hey, where are you going? Whoa! 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 Not cool! Not cool! I could have been dead from that. I could have been dead from that. No, you are not doing that. I don't like you doing that. Let's cloak my allies. He still got hit by that. That's fine though. We have brute force in this, but that's fine. Oh no. Okay, I do see that Destiny grenades. What I'm gonna do is wait for it to actually fly out. Just do a couple of grenades. Oh no, there's a lot of enemies now. I'm gonna have to back away because I'm really useful with more grenades. I get exponentially better with more grenades that I have, so I really want to get as many grenades as I can. Do a lot of AoE damage, do a lot of damage like that. What I'm actually going to do is try and reset all the enemies by leading them away, going around, and then going up here, and then stealth gridding on top of the... Can you actually leave, Michaela, so that I can actually reset everything? Fine. Use all of our things then. I should be close to dead. Crap, didn't see that saboteur there.
I'm unprotected.
And as I do that, my frames start dropping. I might actually just... But we need to reset our positions so that we can actually get onto... So I can get onto their hack, right? So these guys are just on the hack. Okay, everything's dead now. I think we use a couple of Cobras, so we're just gonna... Stealth grid my allies so that these won't target them. We're gonna hold that Berserker in place and stun him with my Avenger Strike. I see Anointed with the and he's a high priority target for me. Frick! It's another Atlas. Michaela, you need to get away from the point so I can stealth on it. It's dead. I'll stealth everyone now. Oh, we got it! Wave 4, so it's not wave 6, so we... We got it! Okay, that's the last stealth grid. I'll actually opt to use an ammo supply. We only have one Cobra left, but hopefully we don't actually have any more. Get 2 Destiny from that. Robert Gobber is get... Oh, that hurts so much. I'm gonna wait for a bit. What I can do is actually throw grenades on that Hydra, and this will hit anything around it as well. That last one didn't kill it, but he's almost dead. Use that pole as a bit of cover, even though we went exactly on top of it. Going to go around and pick up grenades, so useful those grenades. If I could, I would actually stun the Anointed. Like, see how much he was shooting at my allies? He was doing so much damage to them, but I didn't have vision of him, I didn't know he was there, so I went for the Berserker. But if I could choose to, I would definitely go for the Anointed over the Berserker. Can I make this jump? Yes, because what I want to do is get up here and then go all the way bottom here for this. Now I know if you time it right, you can actually make this. There we go. If you time it right, you can actually make that jump, but it requires quite a bit of precise timing. And you know, oh, and you know, it's not always the most reliable way of getting up there, but it's a very quick shortcut that you can actually make use of. Right, let's stun him and get some easy damage onto him. While we do that, there's some enemies here. We missed that first grenade, that's fine. We'll get the other one. We're taking damage, so we're going to use the iframe so we can get some headshots that we can kill him. Where's my ally? There he is.
I will help.
Whoa! That's a very unique feature. Jump up a cliff, jump up the side of a building and still aim as well. Very, very impressive, Atlas. You're not breaking the game at all. My ally, okay. I saw the missiles aiming behind me, so I was turned around to see if my ally went down. I'm going to use this Hydra as a point of taxi to get up here next to my ally faster. I'm going to pop another stealth grid just in case. gonna stealth these guys. I don't think that will help though. I think he's still dead. Oh no no no! He must have stealth grid. I mean shield boosted at the correct time. I'm gonna stun the anointed because he's a high priority target for me. Ow, that hurt. I'm just gonna stick here because I took a lot of damage. Gonna use iframe for surviving, and yeah, I wanted to stay up here because my allies were up here, and I was confident in my skills that I would actually survive, so I wanted to be up there to res them if I need to. No. Res. There we go. You can't stop now, can you, Saboteur? Oh shit, gotta get cover. See that anointed. So the Avenger Strike is off, so I'm gonna use grenades to actually clear his shields, and then Avenger Strike and stun. I know Atlases should be around here, so I need to be careful. That's why I didn't fully shank and just do my combo, like grenade, 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 because I knew Atlases were in that direction from previous engagement, so I didn't want to quickly, ow, I accidentally tanked that because I was in the way. Throw my grenades here to hit all berserkers and that out Hydra, and kill them all. Wait, is he dead? He's dead now. Trip mine killed him. We really want more grenades. What's that berserker? Let's go for the sharpshooter instead. Ah! As I say that, my ally goes down. That's unfortunate. Can actually get there. Oh, he's alive. What I could have done is Avenger Strike up on those targets and revive them if I need to. But not necessary because he's got himself up. He got stunned, so this makes this some easy headshots. It was a bit dangerous to be out in the open for that long, which is why I opted to Avenger Strike to get those iframes, just in case I was targeted off, because I was out there for a long time, right? Like for a long time. Let's see if we can. Nah, gonna need to use the iframes to actually get out of that situation. No grenades there, so that's a berserker on the side. Let's use that, hold him in place. Ow, I might die from that, yep. Second berserker got me. My allies are pretty close, so I'll let them res. No, he couldn't get, oh, okay, never mind. Is he level, wait, why did he die from just one flak? Was he low beforehand? Like, one flak won't kill you, right? It will just stun you. But it won't kill you, like it did that. I wonder, maybe he's low level. Maybe I didn't quite check the level, right? I didn't quite check the level. Maybe he was low level. Maybe that's the reason why. I don't know. Or maybe it was low health. It's either low level or low health. Right, but oh, there's no grenades here. We're gonna let them do that while I use this time to get travel distance onto these cartridges. Ammo crates. Why am I saying cartridges? Upload. Okay, I hope they'll let me do the very last one. The first two are right, but there's the last one that always gets us, or gets people on platinum. All the way up top, hey? I'll go for the one all the way up top. Let me up! Sorry if I sounded loud. I just wanted to get up here. Enemies on that side, so what they're going to do is they're going to be coming towards those bottom two. So hopefully they're going to be jumping down. They're going to be using ways to jump down. Yes, I am being greedy because I want to do this as soon as possible. Okay, both of those are getting interrupted. So what I can actually do is actually opt not to stealth grid. And what this means is some of the enemies will actually filter up to the top here. And if it's only a couple, I can actually kill them off with my combinations of weapon. And this will alleviate some of the pressure my allies are feeling on the bottom. Right, so like some enemies will come up now, but not a lot, obviously, because they're going to the bottom. But this will hopefully help alleviate some shit. We're just going to mass grenade everything because there's a lot of stuff there, right? Okay. Frick! He got in. That's a launch issue on me. I'm stuck. Freaking berserker. Okay, move on. Time to move on. Onto this one. Time to move on. When something like that happens, there's multiple enemies, you need to move on. You need to move on. Okay, let's go around. There we go, see? Come here, I'm over here, I'm over here. Yes, I'm over here. Set up Berserker, so what I'm going to do is stealth around and then go for the objective again. Now hopefully these guys do not... No, Michaela, no, go! Okay, we're going to have to throw grenades. This is what I mean. No, Michaela, stop! Okay, just kill this guy. Oh, no. You know what, I'm not even going to res you, to be honest. I'm not even going to res you. I'm going to break my scope. Don't res him, just let him die. He's ruining everything. No. I only got one Cobra, so I'm going to have to Cobra. I have to burn an ammo pack. Now to do this commentary, this does mean I'm muting my mic in the game. So I can't actually tell him to just go, leave the point, let me stealth grid onto the point. Okay, no enemies here. Frick, I don't know how I died. Was that a sentence? Oh, get off the point! Sorry, was that loud? I'm sorry guys, I need to stop shooting. Oh, there's a freaking ascendant here now. This win is so... No, we're not going to be able to do it. 1 second, 1 minute left is what I should say. Freaking sorry. Freaking screwed us all up. You guys have to kill it. I already used all my Cobras. No, we're not going to be able to do it. Like, we would have gotten so much time if this guy didn't just keep joining into the match, right? Yeah, there's just way too many enemies out. Look how many enemies out. There's just no way. Oh, I was still through the floor because he knew. Oh, we're not gonna be able to. It's all that. I actually honestly want to just go get out of the match and then kick this person. Right? That's. I was invisible. Bastard. Let's just kill as many enemies as we can just to make ourselves feel good up the grand. With the sticky grenades, use my invincibility frames. Oh, we died. Who cares? Yeah. Muktia, why? What rank are you? What Apex rank are you? That might tell me a bit more of the story. I mean, we would have gotten it if those guys just lured enemies away from that point. I'm gonna say, if that Asari duelist stopped getting onto the point, I would have capped it. I could have capped it. Flubber Dobber Weed is actually a friend of mine. That Milk Tier Lol kept getting into the point. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. This guy. Oh, he's 4K Apex. That actually explains a lot. Okay, so usually above 7K is usually, yeah. This guy's 9K, this guy's 4K. That kind of explains a lot. Anyways, I'm definitely going to do another one. That's it for this video. I'm going to do another one because I want to... Well, I know I can do this, right? It's just I want to do a platinum run with a victory screen. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.